We did have the Eagles draft this weekend. We did talk about Mekhi Lemon on Friday, but we haven't been able to talk about any of the other stuff that happened. I do think we'll get to their other draft picks. I do think the second biggest thing that happened was the trade for Jonathan Greenard from the Minnesota Vikings. They traded a third-round pick this year, which could have been a quarterback, a third-round pick this year, a third-round pick next year. They got back Greenard and a seventh-round pick this year, which ended up, we'll get to what that ended up being, but and then they gave Greenard an extension, which is essentially is $50 million guaranteed, so essentially a 2-year, $50 million contract. What do you think of the Greenard trade?
Listen, it's obviously something they felt was a priority for them. They've been rumored with Jonathan Greenard for a couple months now, with speaking with Minnesota about this. Listen, I think based on what they have available to them, it's a good signing for the team. We'll see just how good it is. You know, I guess I like it a little better than Jalen Phillips, you know, giving Jalen Phillips $30 million, you know, for somebody who is often injured as Jalen Phillips has been. Mm-hmm. At least Greenard, for the most part, has been available to play.
It was just last year.
You just got to hope that he hasn't already peaked.
Yep.
I mean, that's just what you have to hope, that he hasn't already had his best seasons, as he had 2 double-digit sack seasons out there with Minnesota. He's coming off a little bit of a down year, missed some games. But at 29 years old, still in his prime. I don't think he's past his prime. He's still in his prime. And being able to line up next to Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis, and you got Jalix Hunt on the other side with Nolan Smith, yeah, should be good. Can he get to the quarterback?
Yeah. Well, he's done it before, you know. Mm-hmm. And the hard thing about judging last year is he did get hurt. His pressures were fine. But if he was declining and also he got hurt, the injury thing is going to cover up for the fact that he was declining. I think even if he's declining, they needed another edge. They needed an edge they knew they could count on. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of money. I mean,
they also don't trust themselves in the draft, or either they're saying they didn't like any of the defensive ends in this draft
that they could get. Yeah. I think they took one in the 7th round, a little guy out of New Mexico, but they needed a guy who they could be in the rotation and play snaps, and they didn't have a lot of options. And Greenard has been a really good player. Mike Florio was talking about what the Vikings thought of having to let go of Greenard. Here's what he said. Nope. Mike Florio.
There had been talk that he was available. They didn't want to trade him. This wasn't, hey, let's flip this guy before he falls off the cliff. This is the time to move on from him. We got somebody else ready to go. There's no room for Jonathan Greenard. They wanted to keep him, but they decided they couldn't pay him. Rob Brzezinski, the executive VP of football operations, who's been running the show, while they haven't had a general manager, he explained it. We've given out way too much money. The salary cap situation is not good. We had to do something.
Yeah. So
giving out too much money to whom?
Yeah, I don't know.
Justin Jefferson the only guy on that damn team. You're not paying a quarterback.
No.
You don't have a running back that you're paying.
Did they get rid of Darnold because they didn't want to pay him? Obviously.
Well,
JJ,
they had
JJ. But I'm saying, and Arizona's paying Kyler Murray's
right.
salary.
They're not paying Kyler Murray.
They're not paying Kyler Murray's salary. I don't know if I'm buying that. And he's not a real GM, so I don't even know if he really knows what the hell he's doing. My only point is that if you have a good player,
you keep him.
You keep good players,
especially
at that position.
And if you're going to compete, you know,
yes.
if you think, and which the Vikings are in position to compete, you would think that they're certainly not rebuilding.
No.
Yeah.
So, but I guess they gave their left tackle $100 million and their right tackle $92 million.
Okay. Well,
and their guard $85 million.
Well, that sounds like the Eagles.
Seriously.
So they gave T.J. Hawkinson $66 million.
So
that's a lot for the tight end.
Here's the related question before we get on to their second round pick is, like, okay, so you give Jordan Davis $27.5 million a year. You just gave Jonathan Greenard $25 million a year.
Yeah.
They're paying Zach Bond whatever they're paying him.
$20 million.
30,
maybe $30 million.
So, I'm always suspicious when all the Eagles beat writers are saying the same thing. Mm-hmm. I'm always suspicious of the information. They were all saying, they're going to pay Jalen Carter. I mean, how many times have I asked Elliott in here, are they going to pay Jalen Carter? He's like, yeah, they're going to pay Jalen Carter. I'm just not so sure. I'm just not so sure they're going to do it this year.
I don't like the feeling of it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And here's the other thing. Are you going to, like how the Eagles usually do, at the third year, you got Coop and Quinion coming up next year. That's eligible to be paid. Then you're going to pay all three of those guys?
I'm just not buying it. I mean, you're gonna invest.
And the thing with Coop, you don't have a fifth year.
Right, because second round pick.
He's a second round pick.
I'm just not buying. You're gonna $27.5 million for Jordan Davis. You're gonna pay Jalen Carter what, 37?
$35 million, $40 million. You know that's what he's got to be looking for.
You're gonna have $60 million or plus $65 million invested in defensive
tackles.
I just don't buy it. They've always paid one and had these other guys play along with them.
I agree.
I don't like
the feeling of it.
Not buying it. So second,
I don't like the feeling of that. That they may not pay Jalen Carter. Because he may be the best of the group.
But what if they're saying, okay, prove it, year. Let him go prove it. Because you're going to pay him top dollar anyway.
As I'm saying, it's going to cost you more. You know what I'm saying?
But at least you feel better about it. I mean, because he's only had one great year.
I know, but he's the better player
of course.
Of that group.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, man.
He's under contract.
I know he's under contract. I just wonder if is he happy? Will he be unhappy with that? You're giving money to other players?
Yeah,
he's already a loose wire as it is, man.
That's true. So second,
let's go to more positive things.
Yeah, second round pick. Now this was Elliot's guy. Elliot said when he was on with us on Friday, when I asked him who he was hoping to get out of the second, third round, he did mention Eli Stowers.
Is that Eagles Insider of the Year?
I think so. I think he gets some credit for that. He mentioned two things with us: Greenard trade. And on Friday, and
he definitely can't get credit for the Greenard trade. That's been out for a month and a half
for sure.
now, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
And he still gets docked for the Njoku. Well, I don't even think he signed with anybody.
Hashtag where's Njoku?
Yeah, well,
we're just asking questions.
We could use another tight end.
Yeah.
So,
by the way, how about Greenard just being at the Sixers game?
Oh, yeah.
He was this far along. No one had it official yet or whatever. And he's already here, physical, at Sixers game.
Yep.
He probably bought a house.
Yes.
He probably took Justin Simmons' house.
Well, maybe he got
stay away from him. Did you say Ben Simmons?
No, Justin Simmons when he bought the house here thinking that he's going to sign with the Eagles.
Maybe he got Petullo's house.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So
are the egg stains still on it?
Stop. So second round pick, Eagles pick Eli Stowers, tight end out of Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
It is definitely a good offensive weapon in terms of catching passes.
It's like a receiving tight end to me.
Certainly not a blocker. So we're in the same position. I mean, they signed the Stone
Mountain,
whatever he is. Apparently, he's a blocker.
How long is he going to be? Is he going to be here just how soon before the defense knows we're running the ball when he's in the game?
When he's in there instead of Goddard or Stowers. So Stowers looks good. I mean, looks like a good player.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely a weapon, right?
Yeah, and that was a very good Vanderbilt team.
Yeah.
It's coached by Jordan Matthews, former Eagle great.
Oh, I saw the quote from him, which is another Elliott guy.
Yep. So
Eagle great.
Yeah.
I heard you say it twice. I got you. Yeah.
No, he looks good, man. He looks good. And the crazy part, who was it? Daniel Jeremiah that his comp was A.J. Brown.
That was his comp?
That was his comp.
Was it A.J. Brown?
Yes.
How he did it again!
Who needs him? Who needs him?
Who comps a tight end to a wideout?
Well,
because he's really a wideout.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So he's going to be pretty good.
So they had 2 third-round picks. One goes to Minnesota for Greenard. The other one, Markel Bell, offensive tackle out of Miami, a monster.
If he's not the biggest person coming out of this draft, I don't know who he is.
He was 6'9", 340? 350.
Yeah.
That's a big dude, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big dude.
I guarantee you, they probably chopped about 10 pounds off of that.
Yes.
Just so it don't look too bad.
Right,
yes.
right. It reminded me, now, Mekhi Becton was a top 10 pick, but physically, reminds me of Becton a little bit, especially if he's going to play guard a little, I would imagine,
You think he plays guard?
Well,
how the hell is Jalen going to see?
Well, that's a good point. Well, I think when you draft a guy, an offensive lineman, you kind of want him to be able to do anything.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
So
he's just so big.
He's a monster. He's huge. So then no 4th round pick.
Yeah.
In the 5th round, that's where we got our quarterback. So Eagles, who love North Dakota State, and another guy they drafted later on also went to North Dakota State, even though he wasn't there last year, is Cole Payton, their quarterback. So I went to, as soon as they picked him, I remembered because I YouTube scouted him or whatever. He runs like Tebow. He runs over guys. He's physical, all that kind of stuff. He throws real weird. I don't know what
like Tebow.
Yeah, go to his YouTube. He throws left-handed, throws real weird. Had really high completion percentage numbers, but didn't throw the ball a lot. I don't know.
He's a big boy.
He is. I think it was 6'5", 235, something like that.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
He may stick.
You really?
Yeah.
Not as a quarterback though.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't want another quarterback can't throw. I don't want another.
He can throw. It looks like it.
I wouldn't be so confident.
It's because you're used to seeing right-handed QBs and watching him throw left-handed. I'm going to tell you what he does have that he has to get rid of. He has this wind-up thing he does when he throws the ball where it comes down first, then throws. Yeah, you can get away with that in North Dakota State.
Yeah.
You can't do that in the NFL.
So you don't think they picked him as like a gadget player or something?
You think so?
Well, there was some Taysom Hill comparisons. I
guess so. Why? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
It just that every time a team does that feels desperate to me.
Oh, it's definitely desperate to be gimmicky.
Yeah.
But you know what? We haven't had any real gimmicks around here in a while.
No, yeah, it's been a while since. Well, tush push is a gimmick.
I forgot about
kind of a gimmick. You could have this guy do the tush push.
Yeah, 6'3", 230.
Yeah,
good size.
Big dude. Yeah, big dude. I encourage you to go watch his YouTube highlights. I didn't even think about the
Taysom Hill thing.
Yeah,
that could be a good thing.
Could it?
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine the controversy? They move Jalen out for a play to bring him. He completes a.
Yeah, I guess you're right from that standpoint.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, because I remember when we brought Vic in, that's what everyone said we were going to do with Vic. You know? Well, and we did a little bit.
Well, Bob didn't like that.
No, I can imagine he hated it. Yeah. So then in the sixth round, we take Micah Morris, offensive guard out of Georgia, did not give up one sack.
Yeah.
I don't think certainly not last year in his entire career. Also another big guy, starter at Georgia.
Yeah.
Good physics.
What's an Eagle draft without getting a Georgia Bulldog?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now, last one we didn't take in the first. Well, I guess Nakobe's a third-round pick.
Yeah.
Because I think Keeley was a fourth-rounder.
Yeah.
The further away we get from the first round, a bit of a drop-off.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little
also,
bit.
if he doesn't allow a sack, what's he doing in the sixth round?
Well, yeah.
Well, there's definitely something there.
Yeah. But we can do how he did it again, but then we can also say every team in the NFL passed on him at least 5 times.
Yes,
so then the seventh round, 3 picks in the seventh round, 1 coming from the Vikings. Cole Wisniewski, another exciting white, a safety out of Texas Tech, but did go to North Dakota State as well before Texas Tech.
Listen, the safety last name was Wisniewski.
Yeah. It sounds like an offensive lineman.
It's a hitter.
Yeah. Well, you
knew it was exciting when his last name was Wisniewski.
Wisniewski, yeah. So
that sounds like a hitter to me.
All the write-ups on him is that his real strength is run, like sort of between a linebacker and a safety, run stopper.
220.
Yeah.
He is a linebacker. That's basically, that was my size.
So then here's the super exciting one.
What you got?
Is Uar Bernard, who has never played football in his entire life. He is from Nigeria.
Like they look like they created him in a lab somewhere.
Dude, the picture of him with his shirt off, that dude, the only other guy that I've ever seen that sort of reminds me of him physically is when you see pictures of Myles Garrett.
Yes.
And he's
6% body fat.
6% body fat at 305 pounds.
305 pounds. It's crazy.
I know.
So he's never played football. Somebody saw him, I think, playing basketball, put him into this NFL program with the same one they got Jordan Mailata. I don't know. I've been
Could you
terrified.
imagine guarding him?
I think it was basketball that he was playing.
Who's guarding him?
So they drafted him. He was listed as a defensive tackle, but I guess you just get him in there and you see what he's like, and maybe you could use him at edge at that size.
Yeah.
He ran a 5.5 40, I think.
Not bad. 305 pounds.
You could use him at edge. You could use him at defensive tackle. Hell, you could use him on the offensive line if that ends up being what his skill set is. I think he'd have to put on a little bit of weight.
It's kind of like, remember Villanueva? Who they signed out of the Army. He was a D tackle here.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a good left tackle, I think, for a little bit for the Steelers.
Yep.
But this will be a fun thing to follow. I mean, drafting a guy who's never played football before, did it once, it worked out.
Yeah,
for
sure.
Worked out with Jordan.
He'll be a favorite just because of the way he looks.
Yeah.
No, I can't wait for this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I can't. Also, they signed.
You may have to wait.
Well, yeah, you're gonna wait like 3 years.
Football yet.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 3 years.
Well, when we go to training camp, I want to talk to this guy. I want to talk to you.
I'm sure you do.
Well, I want to look at him up close. It looks like
looking up.
Yeah.
And they also signed Mitch Williams' son.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Declan Williams, a linebacker from Incarnate Wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Incarnate Wood.
I know.
Isn't it Incarnate?
Well, I don't know how to say it.
Okay.
I don't know. Incarnate Wood.
I don't know. That's a school?
Well,
that's university.
G.J. Kinney coached at University of Incarnate Word. I think it's the same place.
Yeah.
I think it's Word, not Wood.
I think it's Wood, but regardless, it's Mitch Williams.
Okay.
Kid.
Wow. Okay.
And then the
All right,
other
Mitchy
guy,
Pooh.
Keyshawn James Newby, who is an edge out of New Mexico. He's 6'2". Had a bunch of sacks, a ton of sacks. You watch him, he looks very small.
Incarnate Word, yeah.
Word, so I was right.
Yeah.
Okay.
D2 program.
Yes.
Well,
No, it's not D2.
yeah, they were. Now they're D1.
Thank you. I know about it, Incarnate Word, because G.J. Kinney coached
Big
there.
G.J. Kinney
Yeah,
fan.
yeah. So I was right about all of it. I didn't even know it, Jack. Yeah, so this guy, I don't know. He was an edge out of New Mexico. Had a ton of sacks.
Yeah.
But, yeah, who
Okay.
knows? 888-729-94.
Any notable undrafted free agents?
I saw the names. That's all. I saw Brandon Lee Gouton had all the names from Bleeding Green Nation.
No one notable? Fritzy?
I don't know. By the way, it was a 4.6 40.
Oh, it's 4.6.
Yeah.
What did I say, 5'5"?
Yeah.
Who was I thinking of?
Nah, I don't know.
Okay, 4.6 40 is insane.
Yeah.
Well, 5'5", yeah, would have been too slow.
Right.
Yeah.
For a D lineman.
Yeah.
But a 4.6.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 4.6 is
4.6.
just ridiculous. Yeah, that's a linebacker.
They got to figure the only way he won't be good at football is if he doesn't like getting hit or something.
Well, no,
You
there's a
put him out
technical side to playing every position.
Oh, right. I'm sorry.
You just don't walk on the field and you're all of a sudden good at playing football. He's not the first 300-pound
It's a
guy
good
in
point.
the
It's a
world,
good
yeah.
point. All right, sorry. Didn't mean to disrespect.
Dynamite drop-in,
Yeah,
Spike.
yeah. 888-729-9494.
I mean, it took, Jordan 2 years?
Yes. Yeah.
But people forget Ross Tucker, first preseason game, said he's going to go to the Hall of Fame. Remember
Did
that?
he? Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was all
did
fired
say
up by
that.
my lot.
He was.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he was right.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if
worked
he's
out.
going to be in the
Well,
Hall
the
of
good
Fame,
thing
but he's
is
good.
this kid, he'll get to be on the practice squad, and
Yeah.
he'll get to learn all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, he'll be good.
He'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I want to
And
talk
you'll
to
see
him.
him in the preseason.
Lincoln, I want to talk to him.